Xabi Alonso has said no to Bayern Munich, Liverpool, and possibly Real Madrid too after an incredible unbeaten season in the Bundesliga, dominating in ways we only knew from the likes of Bayern Munich previously. Despite all the success, he has decided to stick to Leverkusen, and most of his players are seemingly doing the same. Top talents like Wirtz, Boniface, or Frimpong aren't going anywhere, wanting to play under Alonso for at least one more season. They are thirsty for more success, so they brought in 3 new players already, with the midfield maestro Alex Garcia, the offensive mastermind Martin Terrier, and the wonder kid Belosian to make up for Jonathan Tah, who might be moving to Bayern Munich still. Now though, I want to see what Xabi could truly achieve at Bayer Leverkusen. We'll be going through multiple seasons until we are reaching a total of 10 trophies, whereas the 10th has to be won in a Champions League final that we step into ourselves. Can Xabi repeat the incredible success he has had with Leverkusen? Can we turn some of these players into true world beaters? Let's begin our journey.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the first season, I'm only going to be trusting the choices of Xabi Alonso and his team. Alex Garcia is joining first. Then it's of course a man that can play left midfield, center attacking midfielder, and striker joining by Leverkusen, who I think could do incredible numbers for them. It is Martin Terrier joining, who in the last season, after a very long-term injury, came back and still managed to get over 10 goal contributions for his team. And I do believe for this team, it's going to be either the center attacking midfield position or even the striking position that he's going to be involved in, because obviously Bayer Leverkusen have the best fullback in the game right now, which is Grimaldo. And then finally, from the same team as Martin Terrier, it is Belosian, a left-footed center back. Now, a lot of people think he could be the backup to Jonathan Tah, who is obviously moving, but then again, he could be the guy that replaces Hincapié. As you guys know, Hincapié is a very, very talented player who has been sharing a lot of pitch time with the likes of Tapsoba and Kosunu, so he gets rotated quite often, and his name has been in the mix with multiple clubs already. So Belosian now coming in, a youngster with a 70 rating at the moment, no play styles, 18 years old, 6 foot tall, and left-footed as I mentioned. He could be the one to replace Hincapié and try to become better than him at some point, but for now, Belosian will remain a backup for this team, but at least it is a signing that Leverkusen have already made in real life, so it only makes sense to bring him in. But looking at this squad, I truly believe that we could see something different. We could potentially see Wirtz move over to the right-hand side to play in combination with Frimpong possibly. And then, in my opinion, this is what could happen. Terrier could take over that left attacking midfield position. And also, Alex Garcia. The battle in midfield is going to be a mad one. Palacios, Xhaka, Alex Garcia. These are incredible players. These would be starters in any team, but I wonder how Xabi is going to play it. Because, yes, Leverkusen is going to be playing European football, and as we have seen with them in the last season, they like to rotate a lot. And if he does that, he could legit have 2 starting 11s that he can field. Actually, saying that, let me show you the second one. So this is potentially the second lineup for Leverkusen. Patrick Schick up top with Adli and Hlojek behind him. Teller in the right midfield position. Alex Garcia alongside Hoffmann in that midfield. Arthur could be playing in the fullback or wing-back position. I don't know if he can play off the left. Maybe Teller can do that. But Hincapié in the left centre-back spot. Belosian in the centre. Or he could play on the right-hand side as well as a left-footer, though. It is a bit awkward. And Andrich has shown that he can play in that centre-back position multiple times now. Not just for Leverkusen, but also for the German national team. So having seen all this, I want to know from you guys now in the comments down below, do you truly believe that Xabi Alonso could actually potentially win back-to-back Bundesliga titles? And do you think there is any chance that they go unbeaten again? I honestly think that would be impossible. If they can pull it off, 2 seasons back-to-back, that would be something we have never seen in football. The first season here at Leverkusen has come to an end, and Leverkusen comes into that second spot behind Bayern Munich. And I'll be completely honest. Look, I am biased towards Bayern Munich, but I do feel like the transfers that they have made are incredible. Like, the fact that they have been able to bring in Michael Olise, a transfer you would normally never see at a team like Bayern Munich. Normally, they tend to buy players within the Bundesliga, or you could see a couple coming in from here and there, but going over into the Premier League and buying players from there is not something that Bayern Munich does often. And I truly believe that Olise is going to be incredible. I don't think Leroy Sané is going to be a starter anymore. I think Olise is going to be in there, and I think he's going to be having a massive impact on how Bayern Munich play, and I think he will be one of the main reasons as to why Bayern Munich in this upcoming season will regain the throne. So seeing Leverkusen in the second spot now, despite all these new transfers, doesn't necessarily surprise me. But this is where you want to see Leverkusen. You want to see them being able to compete up there and still give it their all. And Alex Garcia has gone up to an 86 rating. Frimpong 86, Grimaldo 87, Jonathan Tah 85. Lots and lots of good stuff here in the team. But I do think the season after that, which we're going to be tackling in a second, a lot will change. So we have Terrier coming in. See, there you go. From Cam, he has managed to get 18 and 5. This guy will get a lot of goal contributions. I wouldn't be surprised if he surpasses 20. Florian Wirtz once again coming in with over 20 goal contributions. Alex Garcia from center midfield with 8 and 8. But I do believe going into the next season, we have to make some decisions that I feel like could still happen in this transfer window for the likes of Bayer Leverkusen. Frimpong still has a release clause in there, and lots of teams are interested and possibly wanting to buy him still in this summer. I'm going to add him to the transfer list. Then going down the list, it looks like the likes of Jonathan Tah is very, very close to joining Bayern Munich. They're currently just trying to sort out the deal for De Ligt. He's supposed to go over to Manchester United, but that deal could be falling through because Lenny Yoro has now joined Manchester United. I've been telling you guys about Yoro for a long time, way before the media has been talking about it so much lately. So let me know what you think about this kid. I think he's going to be class. I've seen some people clipping up things where he's not looking like the best defender, making mistakes, but any defender does that. And then moving on from that, I think Hincapie again could be yet another one that moves on. And sadly, Granit Xhaka has requested a transfer. He says, I'm done waiting and basically being on the bench, because it seems like Alex Garcia and Palacios have been playing. So going into the next season, Granit Xhaka is moving to Bayern Munich. Congratulations, buddy. You have made a full comeback in your career and you're moving over to Bayern Munich. And then I think Jonas Hoffmann, I personally don't see him playing that much of a big role in this team the season after that, specifically because Terrier is going to be there and players like Adli and Hlojek are going to be even better in my opinion. And then I could also see someone like Andrich moving on to a different team where he's going to be a starter rather than someone that actually sits on the bench and gets playtime here and there. So all these things considered, we're going to go into the new season knowing that we came in right behind Bayern Munich and that we failed in the Europa League semi-final. Next season, it's Champions League football, just like Xabi Alonso is going to have it in real life. So here it is. New season, Hoffmann, Tah, Frimpong, Xhaka, all these guys have left, leaving us with a budget of 393 million. And that's the beauty of what Xabi Alonso has built, obviously. He has taken a team that were like towards the relegation zone in the Bundesliga and made some of these players extremely desirable for other teams to pick up. Now, as we are in this position now with Palacios and Alex Garcia in that midfield, holding it down with Grimaldo still in that left midfield position, Hincapie is still here for me because I've obviously sold Jonathan Tah, so we'll see how we sort out that position. And of course, we need to find a new right midfielder for this team. So let's make sure we make the right decisions for a team like Leverkusen. As we all know, Frimpong can play right back, right wing back, right midfielder, right winger, and this man can do it all as well, but also on the left side. I'm talking about Ferdi Kadıoğlu, the Turkish left back that everyone is speaking about after the tournament is done. They have finally seen how good this kid is, and Borussia Dortmund wants him. Manchester United wants him. Multiple teams are interested in him, but Fener want a lot of money for him, and some people are scared off of that. So now we're going to put Tella onto the bench, and we're going to bring in Ferdi Kadıoğlu as a right midfielder into this team. where he actually goes up in his stats. You see that +2? Normally, he would be an 80 rated player. As a right midfielder, he's going to be an 81 rated player. 4-star, 4-star. Incredible amounts of pace. All of the play styles that you would ever need, and a perfect replacement for someone like Frimpong, who could make that move. And honestly, if Frimpong goes, Leverkusen should be all over Ferdi Kadıoğlu. They really should be, because he would be the perfect replacement. Honestly, lads, I think this guy is amazing. I think he might have been even better than Arda Güler for Turkey in that tournament. A more important player that carried the ball forward so quickly and was so dangerous every single time he did that, and also was able to defend. So Ferdi, welcome to Bayer Leverkusen. This is your new home. And the transfers don't stop there. Patrick Schick is moving for 40 million to Crystal Palace. Hincapié finally leaves for 36.2. Azmoun goes for 24 to United. Hradecky has left because we do have Kovar, who's a very talented goalkeeper, up to an 80 rating. And Andrich is going on loan to Atletico Madrid, but with an option to buy for 32 million. So lots of money still flooding into this club. And this once again showcases, like, you see all these players leaving, but you still see this starting 11, which is obviously crazy. But we will be needing a new left-sided centre-back for this team. That is something we have to do, and we'll sort that out in just a second. But again, you can see how many great players are still left in this squad that can be good enough for the starting 11 even. So very happy with how things are looking at the moment, but a couple of moves definitely needed to happen, as we are lacking backup players for the starting 11. Leverkusen has to step up their efforts right now because we need 10 trophies, right? So we are going for another man that has done really well during the Euros for his national team. It is David Hansko, who is linked to multiple clubs, especially Atletico Madrid at the moment. But since no one has picked him up yet, I made the decision to pick him up. 82 rated left-sided centre-back who easily can play in that left-back position, as you guys know. Possibly could even play in that left midfield position, in my opinion, because he's actually really good moving forward. Despite being 6'2" tall, he is great on the ball. He is great in getting past people and specifically defending, which is something people forget defenders actually need to do. So Hansko, welcome to the team. What a signing that is. We are now getting ridiculous offers for players like Florian Wirtz. 224 million. And I have to be honest, I think this is Florian Wirtz's last season at Bayer Leverkusen. All right, one last time alongside Xabi Alonso, and then Xabi Alonso moves over to Real Madrid, and then he takes Florian Wirtz with him. That's what I think they'll be doing. But for now, just for one more season, for the sake of Leverkusen, I'm going to keep him in here, because in real life, I don't think this is going to happen. But for realism's sake, after this season, we will actually be letting go Florian Wirtz. So that means we need to bring in some players that can become just as good as he is at some point, or at least be decent for the squad. So let's make a couple of decisions in the transfer window now to make up for the loss of Florian Wirtz later. One of the finest talents from Croatia, this, my friends, is Martin Baturina, playing for Dinamo Zagreb, a player that a lot of people might not know of yet, but someone that could easily make a move in this summer transfer window. Over 10 goal contributions for his team in this season, even though he has been in and out of it a couple of times, but he is the one that I'm bringing in to turn into the next Florian Wirtz. He comes in with a decent amount of pace, passing, dribbling, all that good stuff. High attacking work rate on him. 5'8" tall. I believe Florian Wirtz is 5'10". He's a bit taller, but that's fine. Baturina could be the next one to take over in the next season when Wirtz is gone. And this season is different, my friends. Leverkusen at the top of the Bundesliga, finally collecting the first trophy of 10 and going down into the German Cup. It's another win. That is 2 trophies for Leverkusen. And as we move forward into the Champions League, you'll see something ridiculous. Leverkusen beat Real Madrid 3-2 in the final, making it 3 trophies. Xabi Alonso, you pulled it off, you beast. Lads, the team itself, though, you see this? 93 rated Florian Wirtz. That man has to go. At this stage, someone like that, it's not possible to hold on to him for that long. He is going to be leaving the team. 93 rated, one of the biggest stars in world football at that stage. So we're going to have to let him go, but we're going to cash in nice. I want over 200 million for him. In midfield, Palacios and Alex Garcia. Alex Garcia, bro, 89 rated. What is going on here? That is very impressive if you ask me. Kadolo up to an 85. Defensively, we have a solid unit with Kovar going up to an 84. And still, that was good enough for us to win things. And obviously, some of these players have grown really nicely, which is important. We need good backups in this Leverkusen side, as they have it in real life as well. Victor Boniface, 23-5. Terrier once again stepping up, 20-5. A lot more growth this season. Alex Garcia, no wonder he's doing so well, 18-14. And Florian Wirtz added onto the transfer list. It's happening. How much is his value? 196. Give me 300. And guess what? Manchester City, the team that is linked to Florian Wirtz to become the next Kevin De Bruyne, he has gone ahead and joined City for 300 million. Now, remember when Coutinho joined Barcelona for an insane amount of money and Liverpool changed everything about them? That is something that could happen here with Leverkusen. We could genuinely take that next step by making use of those funds and making sure Leverkusen is not just a team that has to rely on Xabi Alonso, but can actually hold themselves up there by themselves. And there he is, limping out of the squad. He doesn't want to go. We all know it. Florian, I'm sorry, buddy, but it just has to happen. We can't keep you around here. Some other people have to enjoy your beautiful football. And with that, our budget goes up to 700 million. Decent. I'm pretty confident that someone like Xabi Alonso is easily capable of convincing someone like Dani Olmo to join a team like Leverkusen. Of course, he's linked to Barcelona, and of course, he was unbelievable during the Euros after Pedri's injury and played a big part in why they actually went ahead and won it. I mean, especially that header off the line. It was insane. But Dani Olmo now comes into our squad. He's going to be an essential player here as he takes over the position from Florian Wirtz. I was expecting a little bit more growth out of Baturina to justify putting him into the starting 11, but now Baturina is going to be remaining a backup player for us, which is totally fine. Don't get me wrong. There's no bad thing in being that, but he comes in with an 86 rating on that right attacking midfield position. I feel like it just makes so much sense, and someone like him would be perfect for Leverkusen, honestly. In real life, I don't see this transfer happening, even though, actually, who knows? Maybe something like that would be on the cards if someone like Florian Wirtz actually left for an insane amount of money. But Olmo now comes into the squad because I truly feel like he would work so well in this system that plays such fluid football. So last season we finished with 3 trophies. Now let's dive into this season and let me show you something. Bundesliga is won by Leverkusen. 4 losses, unacceptable. But lads, 80 points, that gets us the trophy. Super Cup in Germany, and I'm counting every single trophy in this one. We have won against Bayern Munich in the penalty shootout. So that makes it 5 trophies. Then going into the German Cup. Nope, that one didn't work out, sadly. We got kicked out quite early on, right around... Where did we get... Oh, wow, Bayern Munich in round 2. Okay, they kicked us out. In the Super Cup, which we played in, yes, another win. Lads, so we have won the Super Cup. We have won the German Super Cup and the Bundesliga, taking our total to 6 trophies already. And then looking at the Champions League, you realize that we have kicked out Manchester City. That makes it 7 trophies for Bayer Leverkusen, a team that we have created now, where Boniface is the leader. 91 rated. Dani Olmo up to an 88. Terrier up to an 86. Kadolo looking solid, but Alex Garcia seems to be the leader of this team. He is incredible alongside Palacios. That midfield is going to be insane. Grimaldo has gone up to a 90, now 30 years old, and all of our defenders are looking very good, except the right centre-back. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Isn't that the meme? Let me go ahead and see this real quick. What the hell happened? No! Kosunu was picked up? Oh, man. He's gone for 143 million. That is so much freaking money. I have 704 still left. After buying Olmo, I still had over 700 million. And I was like, why do I have that much money? Now I know exactly why. Belosian has gone up to a 79 though, which is fine. Teddy 29-5, Boniface 26-1. Alex Garcia coming in with 26 goal contributions. Palacios surpasses the 20 as well. Dani Olmo, what the hell? Only 11, buddy? Come on, step it up. Now, as we do go into the next season, you know what? I'm going to keep Belosian in there because with him in there, we have still managed to win the Champions League trophy. So why should I change anything? Let's move into the next season and see if we can get to that Champions League final and also have won a bunch of trophies. We need 3 trophies in total to finish this off, right? So we need to win 2 trophies before the Champions League final for me to step into it if we make it there. Well, this Leverkusen squad just doesn't know how to lose. Lads, we are in the first position, 80 points, 13-point difference to Dortmund, 15 points difference to Bayern Munich. Leverkusen has done it again with only 4 losses on their record. Going into the Super Cup, that has been won as well. So that is already up by 2 trophies, which takes us to 9, right? So if this team has made it to the Champions League final, things are looking good. In the German Cup, we have lost, sadly, got kicked out. Wolfsburg has been the one. In the UEFA Super Cup, well, Leverkusen has won that too, taking their trophies to 10. All of that is great, but in the Champions League, well, there's still one thing to do. It is Manchester City again. They are back for revenge. This is the moment where we have to step up and get things done. We got past the likes of Liverpool. We got past Real Madrid, sorry. We got past Napoli. And then in the round of 16, it was actually the likes of Inter. So good teams have failed to beat this squad. 89 rated on both cams, which is beautiful. Boniface up to a 92, getting to that stage where he is too good for this team or for the size of Leverkusen. But then again, bro, we sold Wirtz for 300 million. I'm sure we were able to give these guys some nice contract upgrades to keep them around. Alex Garcia up to a 92. I cannot wait to play with him in this team. Press Proven Plus, lovely. I like that. Palacios has a bunch of playstyles, but no plus. And then I believe, yeah, whipped pass on him. Cadolo, I don't think has anything plus. None of these guys have plus. So whipped pass and then press proven on both the Spanish lads in the team. And Belosian has gone up to an 84, really earning that spot. He has been brought into this team to become a starter at some point. And the bench is also quite solid. Andrich, for whatever reason, is actually still here. I put the loan deal with a buy option. I guess they didn't take it. I guess that's what's happening there. I don't even know if you can do that in FIFA. But going into the squad hub, we will see the numbers now. Boniface coming up with 30 goal contributions. Terrier does the exact same. But Alex Garcia gets 33. Once again, the best player in the team. And I honestly cannot wait to see him in this Leverkusen squad. You guys know I've been talking about Girona a lot. I love Alex Garcia. He's the main reason as to why I was watching them. And I cannot wait to see what he does in this Leverkusen squad. I wonder if he's going to go and play 3 in midfield and change the formation. Something could happen, especially if Frimpong leaves. He might be going for a different route. Because without Frimpong, that formation just doesn't work as well. But this is the moment of truth. It is Manchester City against Leverkusen. City coming in with, of course, Florian Wirtz. I forgot that already. Okay, that is going to be quite interesting, lads. Jan Couto meeting up against Alex Garcia, 2 Girona players. Yeah, this is going to be quite tough. As we're going into this matchup, I'm seeing that Joel Matip is close to joining Bayer Leverkusen. And I am also reading that the likes of Liverpool and Barcelona specifically are slowly making their offers for Dani Olmo. So, yeah, good things happening for Olmo and Matip. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Here we go then, lads. Let's see if we can beat Manchester City with Florian Wirtz in their team. Palacios, I'm going to need you to step up. Tapsoba. Don't give him too much room. What? What the hell did he just do? I need to see that again. How did Phil Foden just manage to get past me there? I thought I put in a perfectly timed tackle. Oh, I guess not. Well, that is quite impressive, Phil Foden. Great dribbling. Couldn't stop it. 1-0 to City. Which means we need to step up our game right now as we run down the right with Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo getting past people. Dani Olmo cuts inside onto his left. How do you not score that? Ah, come on. Alex Garcia now. Far post. I see someone waiting for it. Beautiful cross from Alex Garcia into Terrier. Here's the Frenchman and the Spanish man with a combination of dreams. Two players that have joined Bayer Leverkusen in real life are making the difference right now. Look at that cross from Alex Garcia. The accuracy on his left foot, the movement from Terrier. That's why you bring these players in. Belosian. That's a terrible pass, but we'll take it. Oh, hold on. We'll take it further. Boniface. Sprinting. Lots of strength. Boniface. 2-1. That is a beautiful comeback. Boniface, if he didn't get injured, bro, he could have gone on and scored a ton of goals for Leverkusen. And with that, he could have been gone by the summer. The guy is incredible. Joining from Union Saint-Gilloise into this Bayer Leverkusen squad. He has shown his qualities, and I fully expect him to be incredible in the upcoming season. Ooh, that is good footy. That is bad defending for me. Whoa, we're missing all the tackles. Haaland running through. And there is the tackle that I needed. Belosian steps up twice. What a player. The defense is on point, lads. We love it. That's what I love. The Frenchman gets the ball. Boniface makes a run. Olmo. Beautiful pass. Boniface. Another one. 3-1 it is. Not even 45 minutes have passed. Boniface. No real face on him, though. Come on, EA. Do better. Surely in the next game, Victor Boniface is going to be a big player. Now, his pass, almost pass into Boniface is the reason why we scored this. And that's why you're bringing a player like Olmo with his technical ability. Tapsoba tries to step in, doesn't get the ball. Belosian. Tapsoba again. It's Phil Foden. It's Haaland. It's 3-2. This game is crazy. Haaland. Tapsoba. Big tackle, but somehow it's a pen. Oh my god, that's a red card and a pen if I've ever seen one. I can't believe I've just done that.
I can't believe you've done this.
It is David Hansko coming in with a terribly timed tackle. Is there no red? Surely that's a red card. Haaland! I went to the left. Why isn't he going? This game is... yeah. It's just a mad one, lads. 3-3 it is. I can't believe Hansko is still on the pitch, but he's moving with the ball now. Hansko wants to make up for that mistake. A beautiful ball to do so. Boniface needing Grimaldo. Grimaldo can shoot, but not good enough, apparently. Win that for me. Win that for me. Yes, Tapsoba. Ferdi Kadolo is all, like, everywhere. He's everywhere. He's in the center. He's down the wings. He's legit everywhere. Terrier. Good move. Beautiful pass. Boniface. 4-3. Boniface scores again. He cannot be stopped. Haaland. Ooh. We are talking about the best striker in the world right now. At least in our career mode. Oh, no, 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 no. Not again. Oh, my God. No way. They're not going to score here again, are they? They might actually. No, they are not. What a tackle by Belosian. The kid was only brought in as a backup, but look at the performances from him. Dani Olmo now sprinting forward. 88th minute. Dani Olmo to finish off Manchester City. He can't do it. Ridiculous. Xabi, you've done it again. It worked out in the end in one of the craziest Champions League finals we've had in a while. Tapsoba, the original, is going to lift that trophy, and we didn't have to change much about this team. We kept it somewhat realistic, moving on some of the players that were too good. And lads, nothing's too good for this team at this stage. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.